What's that? Not DDG putting hands on Halle Bailey and slamming her face into the concrete until her teeth were all messed up. Look, seems Ruby Rose wasn't just being a bitter ex when she tried to warn Halle to stay away from DDG because Halle just filed a restraining order against him. She included multiple photos in her court documents proving DDG was on her, even just months after she gave birth to Halo. And he kept it up even after she broke things off. The wild thing is, he was also putting hands on Ruby Rose when they were together, and she tried to expose him, but nobody took her seriously, saying she was just salty about him moving on with Halle. This mess blew up when news dropped that Halle had filed a restraining order against DDG, fearing for her and her son's safety. In court documents, she stated, "Throughout our relationship, Daryl has been and continues to be physically, verbally, emotionally, and financially towards me. I am seeking orders to protect myself and our son Halo from his ongoing." Apparently, DDG wasn't just making Halle's life a nightmare during their relationship. He's been keeping it up even after she walked away. Things got so bad that she now mostly talks to him through his mama. She said in January, DDG viciously attacked her while she was trying to buckle their son into her car to leave his house. She fought back at first, fed up with being his punching bag, but he beat her down and slammed her face into the steering wheel, chipping her teeth. By the time he was done, she could barely stand, and all this went down in front of their son. She said, "The next thing I knew, things got physical between us. We fought each other, wrestling and tussling. At one point, Daryl was pulling my hair. He then slammed my face on the steering wheel, causing my tooth to get chipped. I then stopped fighting back as I was in a lot of pain." For anyone doubting her, she attached photos of the abuse and her chipped tooth, and they're disturbing, to put it mildly. But there's more. Back in March, DDG was online trying to paint himself as a great dad, claiming Halle was keeping their son from him. Turns out she actually tried to set up time for him to see Halo, but he shut it down just to play victim on the internet. She even included a screenshot of her arranging a meeting for DDG and Halo through his mama, but he passed on it. In the messages, Halle said, "Hi, I just wanted to keep you in the loop. We will be back on the 11th now. I haven't heard about Moo getting Halo later this week, as we lightly talked about before. If he will be in town, would you like to get him the 27th and return him the 4th? Otherwise, I can keep him until we're back. But just wanted to let you know we'll be back on the 11th. To which his mom said, "Okay, and I will double check with him and let you know." His mama didn't follow up until 2 days later saying, "Hi, I forgot to text you. He said that he will wait until you get back to get him." Later, he showed up at her house and got into a heated verbal argument with her about it, flipping out when he realized her Ring doorbell was recording everything. He went wild and smashed it to pieces. She reported it to the police, and there's a whole report on it now. Things get even messier. Just days ago, rumors swirled that Halle had taken Halo and jetted off on vacation with Brent Fies. This nonsense was kicked off by DDG's messy streamer buddy, Academics. Of course, DDG caught wind of it and slid into Halle's DMs to blast her for supposedly taking their son on vacation with Brent. Thing is, she wasn't even with Brent. She was in St. Lucia with her sister Chloe. DDG sent her a link to a tweet about her chilling with Brent and wrote, "This foul bed, you think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look, makes you look disgusting and evil." Halle didn't bite at first, but he took to social media, pushing the lie that she was vacationing with Brent and their son, riling up his fans to harass her. And they did, so much that she finally sent him an emotional message saying, "Darl, are you not tired of me? You make up a new lie on me every day. I'm in St. Lucia having fun with Sharma and Chloe, not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. I told your mom I was going to be with my sister last week. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon." DDG didn't clap back directly, but his mama sure did, and it's clear where he gets his ways from. She threw up a meme that said, "Hello Jesus, take the will." Then she doubled down with another post, basically calling Halle a liar, saying, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long." While all this was going down, folks brought up Ruby Rose because when she split with DDG back in the day, she shared photos of bruises from him putting hands on her too. But people were too busy judging her for being an OF actress and dismissed it. Besides the pics of her bruised arms, she also dropped messages between her and DDG where he threatened to tank her career if she exposed him. In those messages, he said, "I get you mad, but I'm telling you, Ruby, I'm not LA. I'm off your whole career up. Don't do it to yourself. I got love for you. I really don't want to do you bold online. I'm telling you, it's going to be bad, Ruby. Just stop." To which she replied, "It's already bad, and you to end my career. If I tell people how you hit on me, more things to show on my live. Thank you." DDG fired back again saying, "LOL, if you go live, bro, just know you really lost me. Have a blast. You going to lose all respect from me and anybody I F with or you F with. Just think before you do is all I'ma say." Ruby sent DDG a photo of her bruised arm, which he allegedly caused, and she let him have it for laying hands on her, especially after she opened up about her past with another abusive partner. "I told you how a guy did me, and you do the same-ish and make fun of me while doing it. The same as he did telling me no guy will ever love me. I'm a same-ish. You haven't been feeling love lately, and you need another girl to talk to. Bet. I won't speak on you at all. Respect me and don't speak on me." Here's the kicker. Ruby actually tried to warn Halle that DDG was still sliding sliding into her DMs and would do to Halle what he did to her. But Halle took it as Rubi trying to sabotage her relationship when Rubi was really just looking out. Halle even tweeted once calling Rubi a devil, saying the devil was at work and not to buy into lies, especially from a third party, and wished everyone blessings. DDG piled on, claiming Rubi was weird and had been trying to get back with him since he moved on, adding that she hadn't found another man since. What a mess, y'all. So what's your take? What do you think about Halle getting beat by DDG? Do you think this was her comeuppance for acting like she was above Rubi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to check out this other messy video linked here.